Hey everyone, how's it going? It's good to see everybody. Yesterday we finished our testing. I say we as and Sandra and I, and just getting through everything. And this is a joint venture that we're on here. But yesterday was the final day. It was a couple of tests that needed to be run so we can see what's finally going on and what the course of direction is. So I was pretty laid out yesterday. I was tired. I'm still tired. I think that's the thing that I've been kind of coming back to over and over and over again is not only just the energy and always being tired and now dealing with more and more pain. It's the change management and the change that this has brought in, in a lot of different ways. It's I don't- it's hard to describe because sometimes change happens and we can control it, and sometimes change happens that we can't control. And this is obviously one of those times where it's change that I can't control, and I have to really change everything that I'm doing right now. And I'm hoping that it's not a permanent change, but it's been a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Was the change? I have to change how I eat. I have to change how I sleep. I have to change how I work. I have to change how I'm at home. I have to, some of the regular everyday things that I was used to be able to do with no problem, I can't do right now. And potentially I can't do for a long time. I have to be careful of what I'm lifting. It literally feels like something's tearing, which is obviously pretty painful. So I got to be careful not to overdo it. And then it's like, well, I'm not doing anything. And I've always been a little bit of a worker, a busybody. So I'm always, putting effort into something. And so, not being able to do the things that I used to do has been frustrating. It's definitely different, and my question is, out there to anybody is in this process, or anything really related to this, is how did you deal with the change management? That's that's going to be my big challenge, and that's what I've been doing a lot of my studying and my reading and everything on is you know how do I not only cope with the pain and cope with the physical change in me, but also just the general change management itself, mentally, physically, emotionally. I mean, it's hit everything. So that's been, my big piece this last week is now that things are starting to come to a head and I'm getting closer and closer and, finally wanting to take a huge step forward, which is all great stuff. But it's still changed nonetheless. And a lot of it's changed that I'm not exactly thrilled with. So I'm, left with, my thoughts. I'm left with a lot of, forcing myself into, thinking of hope and the happiness and the positivity that I'm gonna need to go forward. And I think ultimately that's probably what will get me through a lot of the change. But just at the same time, it's hard to go through, and it's hard to when you go through a change, say at work, or a process change at home, or however you go, you can get through those things fairly easily. Not that there's not a lot of griping with that too, but that's there. This is just a holistic change, top to bottom, for me. And the deeper I'm getting into this now, it's getting harder and harder to. Cope's not the right word. It's meet that change and meet the challenge that it comes with. So, but all in all, I mean, I'm feeling better. I'm gaining some weight back, which is both a good and a bad thing. Just now, uh, you know, just my regular stuff this week, but then not tomorrow Monday, but the following Monday is when I have my next meeting with the oncology team. And that's when we're going to get the plan. And I'm hoping that everything's been lined up this time to be able to get that plan. And whether or not it's going to be one way or the other, or something that maybe they didn't even see or we didn't know yet. But we'll know, and we'll have a decent idea of timeline then. So in the meantime, so many of you are continuing to reach out, and we really do appreciate it. It's settled down. The shock of it all for everybody is settled down, which is a good thing. I mean, it helped us get back into a little bit of a sense of normalcy. And that's kind of what I was striving for from the beginning. But please continue to reach out. Please continue to share. Tell us how you've dealt with the change, or helped someone deal with this change. It would be very beneficial to not only me but anybody that might be watching or seeing this. But anyway, I'm still, through all of this, the luckiest man on the face of the earth. And I'm so grateful for the support system that I have. I'm so grateful for, Sandra and the girls, and Andrew and Clara. And I'm just so grateful for all of you, my awesome extended family out there. And without you, I won't be able to get through this. So I'm deeply grateful for you. I love y'all. And I can't wait to express my gratitude to you all in person. But until that day comes, we'll keep doing this and see where we go. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have a great start to your week as the weekend wraps up here. But yeah, so I will see you guys all later.